Hello, my name is Vasco and welcome to Fundamentals of Hedge Funds. In this course, we are going to cover everything related to hedge funds. That is, what is actually a hedge fund, how do they compare against other types of alternative asset funds, who are the key players, how performance is calculated, how risks are calculated, what are the major trading strategies, and a lot more. In order to cover everything related to hedge funds, we split this course into 5 major modules. The first module is about the fundamentals. That is, before going any deeper, we have to cover some essentials. What is a hedge fund? How do they compare against other types of funds? How do they work? How do they raise money? And other essentials of how a hedge fund works. Then, the second module is all about the key players. We cover both internal and external profiles. So internally, who are the traders, analysts, fund managers, and other positions, as well as the role of each one of these. And externally, we cover different service providers such as prime brokers, administrators, custodians, and investors as well as the role that each one has related to a hedge fund. Then, module number 3 is all about the major trading strategies. Any hedge fund follows one of 4 strategies, or multiple of 4 strategies: equity, event-driven, relative value, or global macro. So we cover how each one of these generates returns, as well as what the approach is to actual trading. Then, module number 4 is all about performance calculation, because hedge funds are all about returns and all about alpha. So we cover how returns are actually calculated, both in their raw form, but also adjusted for compounding and for other factors. And finally, module number 5 is all about risk measurement. That is, we cover the risks inherent to a hedge fund. We cover both market risks, that is, risks related to specific positions, groups of positions, or even the market in general, but also other risks related to a hedge fund's operations: liquidity risk, leverage risk, counterparty risk, and others. We also calculate some measures that actually define risk, such as VAR, or value at risk, but also alternative measures such as the months to earn back a loss, and many more. And you may ask, who is this course for? And while it's mostly aimed at either current or future asset management professionals, so maybe you are going to be a trader at a big hedge fund while you are doing it on your own, and you want to figure out how a hedge fund actually works. Or maybe you are a fund marketer who is going to help raise capital for a hedge fund, but you don't know how they actually work. So if you fit any of these profiles, a current or a prospective asset management professional, then this course really is the right one for you. But I would even argue that the course is going to be very useful for any professional who is just going to deal with asset management, even if just here and there. So maybe you're part of an investment bank or a prime broker, or maybe you're just an individual trader. A lot of the knowledge in this course is still going to be very useful to you. The course contains all lesson slides as PDFs, both in individual lessons, but also a full package with all course slides as one PDF in the first lesson and last lesson, because some people just want to read it all at once or download it all at once. And you will also find quizzes after every single lesson to really help you crystallize and consolidate the knowledge from each topic. I would suggest that you take a look at the free preview videos just to gauge whether you like the course, whether it's your style, and whether it's for you. And if it is for you, remember that you always have a 30-day money-back guarantee. If this does sound like the course for you, it would be an absolute pleasure to have you as a student. And see you on the inside in a minute, I guess. Thank you so much for watching.